Okay, yesterday, helped a friend out named Austin put some headers on his SS Camaro. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's just some clips of Austin, Orville, and I putting the headers on. It was really easy. A lot easier than putting headers on the Shelby. Like, I don't know, 50 times easier, honestly. We probably did just the headers within 5 hours, honestly. So, I mean, to me that was pretty quick. I was expecting most of the day, so. But watch the video and let me know what you think, guys. Okay, we're going to be installing Austin's headers on his Camaro. And, I don't know, we fucking started a lot sooner and it's been going pretty smooth, actually. You got a lot of room. Austin, you want to tell them, like, the first few steps that we had to do?
First things we had to do was, of course, unscrew the, unhook the O2 sensors from the bottom of the car, or from over here, so we're going to be hooking up O2 extensions. After we did those, we unscrewed the flanges to the caps right here, and took those out, which gives us access to get underneath these and pull them out, and pulled out the spark plug wires, basically just pulled both sides out.
Yeah, and that was kind of a bitch.
Took out the dipstick, it was just one screw, and pulled off this and the strut bar. And that's basically what we've done so far. And he's over here putting on the first header.
Yeah, so, gosh, let me get this out. Okay, so these are going to be 13 millimeter bolts. Pretty freaking easy. What we did, again, we used a stock OEM gasket, but we just used some never sees on it, and we never sees the bolts. You know, we're thinking that's going to give a little bit better seal, so hopefully we're preventing the exhaust leaks. But yeah, man, so these are pretty cool, dude. And then right there's the stock header that you pulled out off the driver's side. So it's going to be a lot better. So the goal of the day is just to get the headers on. And if we're doing great with timing, we'll fuck around with the rest of the exhaust.
Man, there's not much room on this side.
No, that side's... That's why I want to do this side first. I mean, I'll switch you, Austin, if you want to tighten these up, and I'll work on that side.
You can tighten them if you want.
It's up to you, man. I can work on that side.
I don't want to end up tightening them too tight.
No, you won't tighten them too tight, man.
There's 15 pounds or tighten stuff.
15 pounds ain't that much, man. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I said, or just tight,
yeah.
quarter turn.
So that's the plan. Is Austin saying, you know, we're gonna be hand tighten these nice and snug.
An extra quarter turn.
Yeah, and then do it like another quarter turn after that. And then what we're gonna do is later on drive around and get it warm, and then try to tighten them up a tiny bit more if they're loose. Yep, and the cameraman, Orville, fuck yeah. The Roush boy. Fucking slaying Cadillacs, man. You know what it's all about.
Ooh, the mailman. Oh, he wants to race him.
Yeah, Orville, go race the mailman. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna let you tighten some. See, hey, and YouTubers, guess what? You know, this is what you need to think. Chevy fans and Ford fans can get along and not fucking hate each other's guts. Just remember that. So don't be a douche.
It's called being a true car enthusiast.
Exactly. Is that not the fucking truth, man? Oh, man. Oh. I'm just worried about the dipstick, Austin.
Oh, putting it back in?
Yeah, that's the only fucking hardest part I am right now. So once we get that bitch back in, I say we lower it back on the ramps and you just do a start with open headers. See how it sounds. Oh my god, it's gonna be loud.
See, I want to hear it with them too. The only thing I'm gonna have to be careful about is when I drive it, not to let it go into active fuel management mode. Because I heard it sounds unbearable when it's in 4 cylinders.
That's like that'd be funny.
So where are you tuning yours at?
I'm using a remote tune from Chris Holmes called Forest Motorsports.
Thought about buying like a Diablo or one of the handhelds, but I don't know. I'm getting mixed reviews on which one can turn off that fuel management.
You got one out yet, Austin, or not?
I'm loosening several of them, trying to see if it'll make it easier.
I got 2 more to hand tighten, bro, and then I'll get on over there.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room on this side at all.
So, Orville, why don't you talk about like what you plan on doing on your Roush, man?
First, I just want to get a tune on it. Good tune. Then maybe up the boost a little bit.
Like pulley?
82 millimeter probably. And then maybe next exhaust, some long tubes.
First thing I'm going to do to this after I do this is probably spray and then a tune. And just run a 100 shot. Because I hear a lot of people running 150 shot on these every day. They're running just fine, but I'm going to play a little safe and just do a 100 shot.
Yeah, I want to.
Until I get money for a supercharger. See, the good thing about this is if I need a part, I can just go to O'Reilly's or something. When I had that BMW, I had to go to Jackie Cooper for everything.
Do what?
When I had that BMW, I had to go to the BMW dealership for everything.
Oh, yeah, I bet that was a pain.
I call O'Reilly's, they'd be like, oh, you're going to have to go to the dealership for that.
What's a Beamer?
What's a Beamer? Bro, I think that's isn't that like JDM cars like from Japan?
No, I think it's domestic.
Oh, it is?
Muscle car. Oh, my big, maybe Korean. Oh,
You got one bolt, man.
well, I got 2 of the, I got 3 of the other ones loosened. But I just have to finish that one.
A few words, Matt.
I don't know. Street racing's bad. Don't do it.
Only if you go to Mexico.
There you
I would
go.
say.
And it's legal. Totally. Orson, why don't you teach us some Spanish cuss words? You know, puta. That's really it, man.
I failed Spanish. Well, the only reason I passed is because I think the teacher didn't like me. She was this old white lady. She was rude. If you laughed in class, she threatened to give you ISS. Jeez. She was rude. I didn't like her.
Austin, she might be watching this channel.
I don't care. I'd tell her that. If I saw her again. I really didn't like you as a teacher. And she was okay when she wasn't teaching. She wasn't that rude, but she was teaching. She was rude.
However, like, man, you think, like, I don't know. Like, I took Spanish. Like, they made us take that shit all the time. And you think, like, after all the time, taking those classes, like, in elementary school, middle school, even in high school, like, they make you take it every year. Like, we'd be a professional at being, like, bilingual, but I think, like, the schools just suck at teaching it, man.
Yeah.
Like, their teaching technique must be fucking bad.
Well, I wish they would have had someone that actually was like raised speaking Spanish, not some old lady who's rude and thinks she can speak it better than anyone else. We had a couple foreign exchange students and she was trying to correct them on stuff. We were talking. Okay.
I'm done on my side, bro.
I just say you said.
So what headers is this then? Austin, is it JBA?
JBA long tubes, 1 7/8 inch.
This is the stock header.
As you can see, we don't have very much room at all to work with.
Oh.
We got 2 of them out, and 2 other ones loosened.
Oh, it's a bitch, dude. I mean, you did spray, like, that PB blaster, guys, this is, like, what saves your fucking life, man. Honestly. And we are sponsored by PB Blaster. They did buy the headers for us, so we figured we give them a shout out. Not.
Because we just
That's
had some
a lot.
later.
Yeah. Yeah, because the freaking flange bolts, man, they would not bust loose, man. We sprayed that PB Blaster on and it came loose and like. Okay, so we got the passenger bank on. That was still surprisingly easy, even though we don't have a lot of room compared to the driver's side. I don't know, we hand tightened them up, and then, you know, like we said, we're going to drive it around and get it all warmed and try to snug them up afterwards. But what the pain in the ass is going to be the dipstick tube, because we had to pull that out to get the stock headers off. So I think that's going to be the challenge. But
and zip
for now,
O2 sensor plugs.
Oh yeah, and then we need to get zip ties so we can get the
I just plugged this one
O2 sensor wires off the exhaust header, or off the headers, so they don't burn out. But we're gonna go grab something to snack on. Yep. Austin.
Yeah, it looks like shit right now.
Whatever, dude. We just got done putting the headers in, did a test run. It was loud as fuck. And Austin's gonna be running open headers for a little bit until he gets the rest of the pipe on. So it's gonna be cool. Cool beans. Yeah, so after our test run, we came back, took everything back off, and tightened up the bolts a tiny bit more. So hopefully they stay good.